Well, good morning, you guys, and happy Thursday. As you can see, this day is already underway, so come on, let's go. Yep, 'tis true. Here I am sitting here filming for you guys. This is going to be a fun first impressions on a powder foundation that I found this week. It's going to be over on DeeVine DeeZine. We're going to wear test it though all day long throughout this vlog. So let me put this camera down and get my face on. Got the rest of this face on. I'm going to be checking on this foundation throughout the day. If you want to see what my very first impressions of this foundation was, hold on a minute, let me get my mic off because my cameraman is trying to help me get everything together here. My first impressions on that, then you'll need to check over on DeeVine DeeZine and you can hear my thoughts about it as I was actually applying it and putting it on. And then throughout the day today, we're going to actually do a wear test. So, Bub, do you have any idea about what time it is right now?
Like 2:50.
Okay, so it's somewhere near between 2:30 and 3 o'clock is what time it is right now. And I'll check in just at different intervals. Well, you're going to see me all throughout the day anyway, but we'll specifically talk about the makeup at different intervals. And we'll just see how this little powder foundation is doing. But for now, Mom's got work to do. Let's get to it. I can hear Bub back there practicing. Come on, let's go take a look. I love to hear him playing back there. Can you imagine how fun it is to be in my house? Thought I'd step outside and show you guys how the day is shaping up. Look how beautiful. Can you tell there's just a beautiful light breeze today? Check out that wind spiral from the Dollar Tree, you guys. I love to watch that thing fly around in the wind. Very reminiscent of a kite, which is what it's supposed to be, but I love it, so relaxing. Now let's check and see how all the plants have been doing. Palms and petunias are doing quite nicely. Look at all the fresh new blooms. I actually just deadheaded a lot of the old blooms, and you can see brand new ones sitting there waiting to open up. And even this palm, you guys remember, it was in pretty rough shape when we first found it on clearance, but it is coming alive quite nicely. So let's see if we can take a look at this Milani foundation in the sunshine. I've had it on now maybe about an hour, close to it. You can see I've already had a snack and ate my lipstick off. But this is what the foundation is looking like in the sun. So gonna keep wearing it all day. Let's see how it's shaping up. Look how nice one of our crepe myrtles is doing. It's really popped back to life. It was in pretty bad shape there for a little while. Don't see any blooms on it yet, but it's looking awfully green and just perking right on up. Definitely a beautiful day here in the Sunshine State. Wish I could be outside enjoying it, working out here with my plants and all that good stuff. But alas, a lot of work to do inside because you guys have seen we've been a little busy and things have piled up on me, gotten a little behind in here. So inside I must go. Well, we're doing a face check-in. It is a little bit before 7. So this has been on now almost 4 hours. And honestly, I don't think I'm telling much of a difference yet. I can see just a little bit of shine starting right up here, right down the bridge of my nose. That's highlighter. That's not actual shine. But even my cheeks have kind of like a naturalish type of glow to them. They're not too matte, that's for sure, but definitely not glowing yet from a lot of oil, which is what I expected. I really did, because this is so thin and so light. I wasn't sure that it would hold up, but after 4 hours, it's still looking almost like it did when I first put it on. So this is a good thing. I'll check back in a little bit and we'll see what it's doing. 8:46, checking in with the face. You can obviously see the glow now. Skin is getting oily. I really think that if we just reapplied a little bit of that, that it would calm that oil right down. but that is about almost 6 hours. Almost 6 hours, which is pretty average for a lightweight foundation. It's not claiming to be an all-day thing, so, but other than being shiny, it's still holding up pretty good. It looks about the same as it did whenever I put it on. So we're fixing to go for a walk. Probably gonna be a little sweating involved. We'll see how it makes it through that. And look what I got on. Yep, gonna finally get to take a long, long walk in these shoes and see how they do. So come on, let's go. So far, so good, you guys. We have been probably at least half a mile. We might have even been 3/4 of a mile by now. And so far, so good, except for on my right foot, this shoe is kind of hitting my bunion bone a little bit funny, but I don't think it's the actual shoe. I think this is the foot, if I remember right. One of my feet kind of turns in a little bit whenever I walk, and it's just always kind of been shaped a little weird, a little funny. But the actual soles of my feet so far are feeling good. So when we hit the halfway mark, we're gonna be in the dark. I won't be able to update you at the halfway mark, but as soon as we get back in the light, I'll let you know how I'm doing. Well, there goes Bub. Did you see him running up behind me? He's been running almost the whole way. Poor little thing. Hope you guys can hear me. The wind is blowing. Anyway, we are more than halfway now. We have been probably 1.5 miles. Yeah, already. You guys can hear I'm a lot more winded tonight breathing because we're walking faster, because I don't have to worry about keeping flip-flops on my feet. The shoes are feeling great. So I'll give you a final update when we're all done. So we're home. Made it it's a little over 2 miles when we walked that trek that we walked tonight. About 2.2 miles, something like that. My feet are not hurting, except for just a little bit around one of my bunion bones. I don't really have big bunions, but that's the only way I know how to call it. I don't know what the actual bone is. I call it the bunion bone on my right foot. But like I said, my foot, that's the foot that's kind of shaped just a little weird. So I don't think it's the shoe problem. I think it's just that my foot, because it's the right foot in every pair of shoes I ever wear. But the bottom of my feet, feel good. Did not hurt at all. Not at all. The only place it hurt was a tiny bit where it's a little tight where I got to cut my toenails. Just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. Anyway, other than that, they felt great. So these are much better for walking than those white ones, but I haven't actually walked in the white ones yet as far as that 2 mile trek. So I'm going to do that next, walk in the white ones and kind of compare the two. But so far, I think these gray ones are more fit for the exercise. They're more breathable. They fit a lot more comfortable. And I got to tell you, I was very happy wearing them tonight. Very happy. So can't wait to try the other ones. Almost forgot. Got to give you a final update on the face. the face, this wear test. It's 10:44. I think I got done with my makeup around 2:44 today, somewhere in there. So it's been roughly 8 hours, about 8 hours. And we just got finished with a little over 2 mile walk. So, what you think? This right here is shiny because of highlighter. This is highlighter. This is highlighter. Now this up here is shine from the oil. Right in here is a little shiny. On my chin is a little shiny from the oil. But overall, not bad, you guys. For it to be 8 hours and exercising, not bad at all. And the finish still looks about the same as it did. Remember, it's not a full coverage, so it's not covering the dark spots under my eyes or the blemishes, but I think I'm pretty happy after a full day of wearing this for just a little foundation to pop on around the house or just to go out and run some errands. Quick application, easy application, and it looked good all day. Yes, so go out to Dollar General and see if that stuff is still on a clearance. I picked mine up for $4. I even think it's worth the $8. I really do. I think that I would even pick this up for the $8 for a light foundation. But if you have dry skin, you're obviously going to like it even better. But hey, it worked pretty good. Can't tell much of a difference between the prime side and the not prime side. So even if you didn't wear a primer, I think you'd still be all right. But at any rate, there's the final update. Now it really is time to say goodnight. Thank you for joining me. And remember, that is a DeeVine life. So go and live with purpose. And I'll see you all again tomorrow.